Prince Andrew has given up his royal titles amid new scandals. Here's royal expert Patricia Treble. She joins us now for the very latest with another royal roundup. Patricia, good morning. And what more can you tell us about this announcement last Friday by Buckingham Palace? What does this all mean and what led to it?
Look, when you've got an announcement at 7 o'clock London time on a Friday, never good news, right? It's never good news. And we knew something was coming this weekend. It was an announcement by Andrew himself. I think one of the last we're going to see of him. And basically saying he's giving up the use of his Duke of York title, which means an incredible amount to him, and all his honors. So he's Knight of the Order of the Garter. That's all gone. He won't use them. They're in abeyance. He's not getting rid of them, but he can't use them any longer, like he doesn't use the HRH and stuff like that. And it really came about, it was growing, the crisis was growing in the last weeks, days, and hours, the Epstein emails. There's more and more coming out, and it really painted a picture of him and his ex-wife having a longer and deeper relationship with Jeffrey Epstein than they had told the public. And the other thing, and this is kind of a British thing, is that there is a growing Chinese spy scandal in Britain, and you will be shocked to know that he is involved in that in some ways, shape, or form. Came to a head on Friday. King told his brother, you either do this or we are actually going to go to Parliament and we're going to take him away, because that's the way you can take away a dukedom, a title. You have to go to Parliament, pass an act of Parliament. They were prepared to go to that lengths to do it.
What does this do for his spot in the line of succession and his daughters, for that matter, as well?
Doesn't change it. He's eighth in line to succession. They and their kids follow after that. Does not change that. Again, act of Parliament, you need that. But what it does is it means that he is now no longer, he was always going to private events. That's over. So no Christmas. I will be absolutely shocked if he goes to William's coronation come the day. So basically he is retired. He's living at the Royal Lodge. That is a private commercial lease. Can't do anything about that, but that's it. As for the daughters, nothing happens now. But I think coming down the line, there is more coming. And I think that could affect their titles.
Yeah, and part of what has led to this is some new accusations coming out in this posthumous memoir from Virginia Giuffre. It's set for release tomorrow, and there's also reports we were getting from London that London police are now looking into claims that Andrew actually sought personal information about her. What more can you tell us about this? Yeah,
so there is now a police investigation, as you said, and this was an email that he sent, and all these emails are starting to come out. An email that he sent in 2011, and this was at the start of Virginia Giuffre going public about her allegations against Prince Andrew, that he'd had sex with her when she was an underage teen. And remember, the picture had just been released of her and him, arm in arm, and he was looking for dirt, and he was having a police officer do it. No. So now there is a police investigation as to what exactly happened. Whether there's a time limit on it, I don't know. But it is just this drip, 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 and that is part of the reason they had to cut this off now.
And William wanted this to happen as well, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. William was definitely, we know he was involved in this. We've received guidance that he was involved, the king was involved, other members of the family. He has been driving this. He really thinks his uncle is damaging the royal family. And I don't think it's going to stop there. I think that when he comes to the throne, I think there's going to be a change. Just as the king has been slimming down who's a working royal, I think he's going to now start slimming down who gets titles.
And I think that's coming. And all of this just in our last 20 seconds, coming just days before a historic visit by the king to the Vatican.
Yeah, and this is historic. So the Pope and a British monarch praying together for the first time in 500 years since Henry VIII broke off with Rome. They're doing it in the Sistine Chapel because it is such an incredibly important event. And they didn't want the Andrew stuff to overshadow this.
Okay. We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you.